Morning, everybody. It's 8:56 on this Thursday, the 7th. We have the FOMC at 2 o'clock and the press conference at 2:30, so we'll have to see how that shakes out. This is your pre-opening comment for the 7th, and it is video number 2275. Okay, Asia and Europe both higher. Interest rates, which took a big jump yesterday, calming down a little today, although the EU voted 8-1 to lower their rate 0.25%, and we'll have to see what we end up doing today. Claims for the week: 221,000 versus 218,000. Let's remember that's versus 12,000 on the monthly payrolls number. Continuing claims: 1,892,000. That's up from 1,853,000. That 1.9 million is a high watermark, and we just seem to be right there. Productivity was a bit lighter than expected. It was 2.2 versus 2.5%, and the unit labor costs, I don't have the exact number, but they did come in hot, which is a negative. So productivity down and unit labor costs up. So that's a problem. Before the numbers came out this morning, the Dow was up 80. After the number, it was up 30. Currently up 60 again. NASDAQ up 80 to up 68. Currently up 91, so that's a new high on the day. And the S&P was up 15 to up 10, back to up 15. As far as futures in general go, we have grains down. We have the oil and energies down a bit, but they were down more substantially earlier. The oil, as you can see, 71.45, that's only down 22 now, was down as low as 70.23, so back at support and a bounce of almost $1.25. Gasoline down, heating oil down, that gas down about 2 cents. Gold and silver and copper all up. Amazing on the copper, which was down hard yesterday after the election and is now up harder than yesterday's move to the downside. I think yesterday was down 12. Today it's up almost 16. So, turning right back to the upside. We have the dollar down a little, even though the bonds are also giving up a little bit of yesterday, down to 116 and 430 seconds. That's only down 430 seconds. It was down almost a whole point lower at 115. And Bitcoin is down 1600, but really looking great. I mean, the breakout is so clear, staying above the line, pulling back really a minor amount, 1600, after yesterday's monumental move of 10%, up 7,000 yesterday, so giving back about 18 or 20%. As far as earnings, Qualcomm beat. The stock is 183.47. They beat on revenues. They guided above consensus, but they also filed a mixed shelf securities offering and a $15 billion stock repurchase. Lyft beat their numbers, and the stock is 24% higher, 1778 up 338. Zillow beats by 7. The stock is 63.76. That's up $7 and change, or just under 14%. McKesson beat by 19, beat on revenues, guides above consensus, 586.5, up $137.19 or 6.8%. ARM Holdings beat by 4 cents, beat on revenue, guided in line, reaffirmed guidance, and the stock is $135.79. That's down almost $9 or a little over 6%. Yesterday we had more news on Lumen, Lumn. It was a favorite of ours, is a favorite of ours, has been for a while. The stock had a tremendous move yesterday. First time breaking above the high close of 663 and the high of 715. Stock rocketed up to $9.20 and closed at 895. And that 895 was up 17%. Teva went the other way after reporting great earnings. It got up as high as 1931. Actually, pre-market it was as high as 1956. Closed 1749. That was down $1.28 this morning. It is up 14 cents. I have no trouble buying this one down here. Hit the lower Bollinger Band. I missed buying some calls there yesterday, but this is the area. We've needed a bit of a pullback. The move from a new recovery high to down on the day certainly qualifies as that, especially when you look at it as well over 10% from a high of 1930 to 1718. That's $2 and change. So that's where we are, and we'll have to wait and see what the Fed does, and I'll be back in the morning.